Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So after we witnessed some gains in the crypto market, it's looking as if we're taking a little break here. Market cap at 209.4 billion, Bitcoin dominance 68.7, and guys, a bit of red today, but it's okay. We got Bitcoin sliding down a little, after we saw several days of gains. Again, this is on the hourly. But if you go on the daily, guys, you can see this. It's right. This is a correction. I think we're more likely to see more gains for Bitcoin in the coming weeks rather than new lows in 2020. I don't think we're going to see new lows. I really don't think so. And XRP in comparison, well, slid down a little more. We did see some pretty good gains, albeit over 1 day only, and now sliding down in price with decreasing volume. So large volume on the uptick, green positive volume, and now declining volume over the last 3 days. But it's okay, guys. It's par for the course for crypto. And you got to remember, I haven't said this in a while, XRP is last and fast. Along with many other cryptocurrencies in the spec bull markets, we got to wait for Bitcoin to make its move, and then the rest of the cryptocurrencies tend to follow. Right? Let's not forget, XRP made most of its gains in 2017 in 3 weeks only. Just 3 weeks. So realistically, it is entirely possible that we could see Bitcoin, increase over the next 18 months, and then finally see XRP in the last 3 weeks of those 18 months, or maybe 3 weeks after those 18 months, go back from 20 cents to $3.80 or wherever it lies at that moment. If it starts at $1, maybe we could see it go to $5 or $7. I don't know. I'm just throwing numbers out. No technical analysis there, but just, giving you guys an idea of how this thing works, if you didn't know already. I saw this from XRP_Canada on Twitter. The entire Italian banking system will now be on the Corda blockchain for interbank payments this year. Hundreds of millions of transactions will be transacted on Corda this year. And we know, guys, Ripple is partnered with R3 and use XRP via Corda, but we already knew that. And so he links this this screen grab here along with the video. So guys, there is a video here from CNBC. I watched the video, or part of it at least. I don't want to play it, obviously, for copyright reasons. I will link it in the description for you guys if you want to watch it. The CEO of R3 says something very, very interesting near the beginning. He talks about cryptocurrencies, digital payments, and how we need to kind of differentiate between two different types of cryptocurrencies. And I think a lot of people in the space, especially those who are looking to regulate, are still trying to wrap their heads around this in a lot of ways. So there are cryptocurrencies that are going to help companies like R3, i.e. XRP, to settle. And those types of cryptocurrencies were created by private entities. And then he goes on to talk about central bank cryptocurrencies briefly. And you got to understand, those are government cryptocurrencies, and they're meant to be stable, and they're meant to be backed by whatever fiat or gold or whatever central banks decide to do at that moment, probably fiat. And so we're living in a world where there's going to be an ecosystem where a bunch of different cryptocurrencies are going to exist, and not to confuse those types of cryptocurrencies like XRP with central bank digital currencies, okay? And the realm, and so there's the people who are going to be regulating this, and they kind of have to figure out what the best regulation is for everybody, because there's a multitude of reasons why we're going to need and use cryptocurrencies in the future, and yet, it's this whole idea of you can't just have a quick, easy set of cryptocurrency regulations that will fit all the types of use cases out there. And so this is partially why regulators are taking their time. But also he wants to educate. He's schooling the interviewer here a little bit on how cryptocurrencies are going to function in the future and why we need to care. I don't know if I said it, guys. This is David Rutter, CEO of the blockchain firm R3. So back to this tweet here. XRP Canada obviously links this article. Something we got to remember here, of course, this from Mihai Dumitrescu responds to this. R3 and Ripple have no partnership. Yes, XRP is one of the settlement options for R3's Corda, but so is Swift's GPI. This doesn't mean the whole Italian banking sector will start to use XRP. There currently is no liquidity for that, but in time it will be built. good news anyway. Baby steps, people. Of course, we need to build the liquidity, and part of that has to do with regulations. The demand for XRP, what XRP will be going for on the open market, and will there be enough for these transactions to be fulfilled on that industrial scale, right? At that level for high value payments. And so this is what R3 Corda, and this is what David Rudder talks about here in part, is those high value payments. That's where we're going to see the money, guys. I saw this from XRP Arcade Turkish Bank Integrated XCurrent. So Kuveyat Turk Bank is a participation bank established in 1989 to operate in accordance with terms set forth by the Council of Ministers decree. Its total assets in 2018 were 74.8 billion Turkish lira, which is about 12.66 billion US dollars. Its biggest shareholder is the Kuwait Finance House, and from what I remember, this Kuwait Finance House is partnered with Ripple already. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I do believe that they are. The KFH is a known Ripple customer. Oh, there we go. It is a Ripple customer and has been using RippleNet for some time now with transfers between the KFH and our Rajhi Bank in Saudi Arabia. So these guys integrating with XCurrent, which is, seems a little outdated at this moment in time, although, of course, every country is different and every country has their own strategy. But the good news is they want to work with Ripple. They're starting off with their introductory software. And so from there, once we see cryptocurrency regulations come to pass in Turkey, chances are they will likely onboard with ODL, on-demand liquidity as well, formerly known as XRapid. So again, guys, some more great news moving in the right direction. All these banks around the world realizing that the future is on their doorstep. And guys, this from Ripple, an app for millions that runs on Ripple. So this coming out of Thailand, Siam Commercial Bank is on a mission to change the lives of their over 16 million customers. Thailand's oldest bank has partnered with Ripple to help bring the company into the digital age and create SCB Easy, a mobile application that runs on Ripple to deliver instant, low-cost cross-border payments. So get this stat, guys. 8 out of the top 10 countries using mobile payments can be found in Asia. According to a recent survey conducted by PwC, a staggering 86% of the population in China use mobile payment apps, and in Thailand, it's as high as 67% of the population. We in North America, I do believe, do not make as many mobile payments as they do in Asia, and even Europe. I believe Europe is surpassing us as well. As the overseas workforce and tourism continue to grow in the region, people continue to look for better ways to send and receive funds across borders. So everybody's doing their part for adoption. These apps are becoming more and more prominent, and now that they're going to run on Ripple, says a whole lot about these companies, these banks, and how they want their customers to benefit from the technology. So the SVP of Siam says, it is so difficult to send and receive money today. People must physically go to a bank branch, fill out a long and complicated form, and wait for payments to be received with no transparency. With our service, their loved ones from abroad can transfer payments and receive money immediately. That's right, they did a demo, guys, on stage, and it looks as if within 40 seconds, the money was in the recipient's bank account. So if you can find something that moves quicker than Ripple and XRP technology, I'd like you to tell me, because 40 seconds is darn fast. So wow, can you imagine getting the money that instantaneously? Instant settlement is going to be a game changer in the world of finance, and at a retail level especially, right? We're thinking that this is technology for the big players, for high value payments only, but it isn't. Ripple is focused not only on the retail sector, but also on the commercial sector. So we've got their R3 and their Earthport partnerships, and then also, right, partnering with these banks where the added value can be passed on to their customers. MoneyGram as well added into that list. This year, SCB is planning to expand into Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, and Vietnam. So another 4 countries going to be added on to this SCB Easy app. And so, guys, I found it here. This is just from the Google Play Store, and this is what it looks like. I'm sure some of you guys may have already downloaded this if you live in that region. So pretty straightforward. Looks like a typical banking app, but now, guys, we'll be running on Ripple. And this from XRP Crypto Wolf on Twitter at XRP Crypto Wolf. The ECB president, Christine Lagarde, says they're eager to expand and develop central bank digital currencies, but that doesn't mean private enterprises can't join the party. Wait. What did you just say? That's right. ECB President Christine Lagarde is open to private coins joining the party. And guys, this to me is very, very critical, because it really does give us that extra piece of information that, to me, in effect, seals the deal. So ECB's Christine Lagarde, we want to develop digital currencies, but won't discourage private initiatives. In an interview Wednesday with French business magazine Challenges, Christine Lagarde reiterated the ECB wants to play an active role in cryptocurrencies. As businesses and individuals make more cross-border payments around the clock, Lagarde said the bank would continue looking into the feasibility and merits of a CBDC, which is, guys, a central bank digital currency. Lagarde, who previously said the ECB should be ahead of the curve when it comes to CBDCs, added, the bank does not want to stand in the way of cryptocurrencies created outside its sphere. The prospect of central bank initiatives should neither discourage nor crowd out private market-led solutions for fast and efficient rail payments in the euro area. So what is she saying, guys, without ultimately saying it? We are happy to use cryptocurrencies. We are happy to, okay, so first of all, we're happy for CBDCs to exist, and they can, we can coexist together with private cryptocurrencies from the private sector. I don't mean private as in Monero, as in privacy coins. I mean privately created cryptocurrencies from companies like Ripple. We can coexist together in this ecosystem because that is how we are going to function. We do not want to discourage nor crowd out those private market-led solutions. So guys, this to me speaks volumes to where the ECB is going. Christine Lagarde, as you know, the former president of the IMF, I did a video yesterday where the IMF is also speaking along the same narrative lines, where they want to foster and promote cryptocurrency usage. And the world is going to be full of different cryptocurrencies, but only certain cryptocurrencies, the ones that solve problems, will hold value down the road. I'm feeling very confident that XRP is definitely going to be one of those. Can you guys name some others? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.